You can't get to most of Alaska's Lake and Peninsula School District by road. It is a world of water and tundra and tiny towns like New Halen.
We are draining the rear axle oil.
This is a part of our School to Life program in Lake and Penn School District. The students read the technical service manual about performing maintenance on Hondas. They log all the information that they have found during their maintenance of the Hondas.
This one?
They're actually they're applying the reading, writing, and math that they have learned in school.
You can go on the bridge article or any other article you want.
Life has changed for students here in the 4 years since their district adapted the Reinventing Schools model.
We weren't being that successful with our graduates. We were graduating kids that didn't have the basic skills.
12 months in a year, right?
And now we know right where the students are, and we pick up right where we left off. We have the binders that are shared, and it's almost like a transparent window that we can see where the kids are exactly.
The binders house the nuts and bolts of standards-based design. In them, students keep track of which standards they have mastered and which ones they'll tackle next. Mastery is the key, not time spent at a certain level. Standards-based design is the essential third ingredient of the Reinventing Schools model.
It's very detailed about what standards should look like and how students should progress through those standards. It's truly a standards-based in the sense that you graduate when you've demonstrated competence in critical areas. We've known about that for years, but very few people have implemented it.
Applies note-taking skills in a variety of situations. We did that today.
This is us here, eh? We can tie this into a lot of our cultural standards because it's a local event. And then we're just tying that into some reading activities as well as writing activities.
We have to make sure that we write down our standards that we are working on, and then if we pass that with a proficiency, then we get it signed off by our teacher.
It really gives the students some control over their education, as in there aren't any surprises. They know exactly what they have to get done in order to move on to the next place.
You need 3 more to equal your record of yesterday. They all have to be putting out an effort. They all have to be developing going forward in the system. How many did you get yesterday?
19.
Bob Ryknowski has been teaching in New Halen for 26 years.
You know exactly what you have to teach them, what skills the students have to learn. It isn't hit and miss cookbook type curriculum.
It's the same thing. Each paragraph is going to look.
They're being challenged much more. It's a standards-based system where the standards are much higher.
Little by little, the Reinventing Schools model's standards-based design is nurturing the children of New Halen in a way that their previous traditional model did not.
Our scores are improving. We are making progress. This year, New Halen School made progress in reading, writing, and math, so I was very proud of that.
In fact, over the past 4 years, students in this isolated district have improved 17% in math and 21% in writing. Results like these take time and commitment to the key ingredients of standards-based design: relevant standards, a balanced instructional model, several types of assessment, all tied back to the standards, and meaningful reporting that reflects real performance on standards.
So it's got all the pieces, and we have known about all the pieces literally for decades, but as far as I know, nobody has quite put it together as elegantly as the Risc model has, and then demonstrated that it works.